Eminem shared in his 2002 hit Cleanin Out My Closet that daughter, Hailie's gettin' so big now, you should see her. She's beautiful. But he promised, you'll never see her. She won't even be at your funeral. The apple of his eye, Hailie Jade Mathers, was only 6 then, giving her dad and mom, the rapper whose real name is Marshall Mathers, and his ex-wife Kim, the final say in who saw her. And for most of her life, minus the small handful of baby pics that ended up in circulation, you did not see her, and she most certainly did not go to your funeral. But Hailie's 27 now, engaged to be married, and has long since been queen of her own image, and she's got 3.1 million Instagram followers to show for it. And though you'll see the occasional shot of her fiancé, Evan McClintock, what you still won't see on her well-curated page are pictures of the influencer and her dad together. Even when they're both rooting for their hometown Detroit Lions at Ford Field, as they did during the NFL team's October 8th win over the Carolina Panthers. Football, family, and seemingly ranch, Hailie captioned a few pics, including a shot of her Taylor Swift reminiscent dipping sauce. Eminem, who's celebrating his 51st birthday October 17th, also got in on the action, topping off his Detroit Strong caption with a resounding "Let's F-kin go." And in the rarest of rare moves, his slides included a snippet of the video shown on the stadium's big screen as "Lose Yourself" pounded throughout the stadium, which provided a quick glimpse of their outing. But as much as Hailie fueled her father's music over the years, let alone his drive to succeed and give his family everything he didn't have as a kid, somewhere along the way they seem to have agreed that, share what he will in song. The actual time Eminem and his daughter spent together was going to remain private. Their elusiveness begged the question of whether she saw her father much at all, to which Hailie replied when she granted DailyMail.com her first ever interview in 2018, of course. Where very Hailie spent most of her youth under Eminem's 15,000 square foot roof in the Detroit suburbs with half-sister Whitney, mom Kim's daughter from another relationship, and cousin Elena Marie Scott, the daughter of Kim's twin sister, Dawn. My kids are comfortable here. I want them to have the stability I didn't. Eminem, who walked Elena down the aisle at her June 9th wedding to Matt Moeller, told Rolling Stone in 2011 about continuing to live in the area, albeit a world away from where he grew up on the east side of Detroit, just south of 8 Mile Road. But by 2018, Hailie was living in her own 4-bedroom home not far from the family roost and was just getting serious with Evan. I rarely share my feed, but when I do I'm happy it's with you, she captioned a couple's pic in July 2021, winking at the fact that she usually poses solo for the gram. No babies, she has a boyfriend, but she's doing good, Eminem said of Hailie in extremely rare non-musical remarks about his family on Mike Tyson's YouTube show Hot Boxin' in March 2020. She's made me proud for sure. She's graduated from college. When I think about my accomplishments, that's probably the thing I'm the most proud of is being able to raise kids, he continued. It's important to keep your kids grounded when they're in a situation like I have. It's very important. People also think, too, that money just buys happiness. That absolutely is not the truth. You've got to be right inside, otherwise none of this SD means nothing. Hailie didn't open her Instagram account until 2016, when she was 20, so Eminem could rest assured that she didn't hastily rush into going public like some celebrity kids. Because, as he later shared through his 2017 album Revival, he did have some regrets about making his daughter such a prominent character in the personal domestic drama that so often played out in his music from day one, including his overtly hostile jabs at Hailie's mother, who once upon a time was his high school sweetheart. Grab a couple of toys and let Dad strap you in the car seat / oh, where's Mama? She's taking a little nap in the trunk, he rapped on 97 Bonnie and Clyde called Just the Two of Us on his 1997 release Slim Shady EP, which he recorded alongside his toddler. I lied to Kim and told her I was taking Hailie to Chuck E. Cheese that day, he told Rolling Stone. But I took her to the studio. When she found out I used our daughter to write a song about killing her, she effing blew. We had just got back together for a couple of weeks. Then I played her the song, and she bugged the fuck out. That being said, Eminem and Kim still got married in 1999. Their first union lasted only 2 years, or nearly twice as long as their 2006 marriage, which began that January and ended in April. But for the sake of the kids, they got their act together and stayed friendly.